County and South Haven, lanes 1 through 8. That is a Class 1A. They are 2 prelims, so we're going to run girls 4x1. And we're going to do this 1 through 3A. 1A is first. As they get in the blocks, let's listen in for the starter's gun. I think Don Weens is running the gun at the moment. Let's listen in. So Madison, Hodgman County, South Gray, Centralia, Hanover, Natoma, Southern Coffee County, and South Haven in lane 4 of Centralia. They put the higher or the lower times, whichever way you look at it, in the 4th lane and the 5th lane. So Centralia is in lane 4, Hanover is in lane 5. First handoff is clean. And in the back stretch, Hanover is in the lead.
Southern Coffee in the blue.
The first to get the baton, though, lane 7, Southern Coffee County. Leg 3 heading toward the finish, and lane 4 retakes the lead. Centralia, and then Hanover. Hanover in lane 5. And Hanover in this 4x100 meter relay.
The red in 6, and moving on the inside, that's
will win it. Getting a big push from Centralia and Natoma.
It's going to be interesting to see who finished second there. Centralia made that late push mark, as you mentioned, and
Stockton is in lane 6, La Crosse lane 7, and Mineola in lane 8. Among this 8 here, Leon, the best time belongs to Hutchinson Central Christian at a 52.5, but going to get closely run after by Lynn and Victoria, lane 3 and 5 on either side.
Ian Hutchinson Central Christian with that best time. Seed time is in lane 4. And it's always important in the relays. We always talk about the anchors, but in these short 100 meters, it seems like everybody needs to, set a pretty good pace and not just count on the next runner to pick you up.
Clean start from all 8 teams in the preliminary race, number 2 of Class 1A, second heat. The favorite, Hutchinson Central Christian in lane 4. And Hutch Central Christian gets the lead early on. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you look at the backstretch, lane 1 to the right.
It's like Stockton maybe in the.
Yeah, first to get the handoff. La Crosse, lane 7. Stockton, lane 6. As we'll pick them up here with about 150 meters to go. Anchor leg coming. Slow handoff. That might hurt him. Lane 7. La Crosse has the lead, but coming up strong. Here's Central Christian. Hutchinson Central Christian in lane 4. Look at the anchor leg. She came from behind, and she's going to win. And then looks like Victoria.
Hold up with that. Fast lane.
They stand up. Starters want to get them settled in there. They'll wait till they get still. You talk to starters, they'll say, get your competitors and get still. They want everybody just not moving, not leaning, not flinching. And they're really good at it here. They're about as good as they get, but a little bit different than what they get during the regular season at times. And we have seen a handful of false starts so far. Probably not so much the starter's fault, just a little different. Maybe a little apprehensive and a little anxious, a little nervousness. 4x1, first leg, always important. Again, lane 4, Maranatha Academy. Lane 3 is Meade, Kiowa County in lane 5, headed toward the first handoff here. We are watching the Kansas High School State Track and Field Championships, Class 2A girls 4x100 meter relay. You're watching preliminaries on Friday. Lane 4 handoff, Maranatha Academy is clean. The lane 5, Kiowa County has a slight lead. And out to the left side of your screen, Salina Sacred Heart had a good strong first leg, a good strong second leg. But waiting for the baton is inside. Kiowa County takes the lead.
Wow, a big lead right here in this particular leg as they come around that final turn.
It looked like Sacred Heart had just a bit of a slow handoff. You can see they can hold on. Kiowa County in the anchor leg, getting a chase from Maranatha Academy. It's Kiowa County, and Kiowa County with a 15-meter lead is going to win it. First prelim Class 2A, Kiowa County first. Turned in by Heritage Christian Academy. They're really close to that 50 mark, 50.86. Heritage Christian Academy, they'll be in lane 4. but figured he'd been challenged pretty heartily by a Linden team in lane 5, and then to their left shoulder is going to be a Mound Ridge team around a 52.07. Again, 3A, second heat.
And Heritage in the all-black uniform in lane 4.
Lane 4 off to an early start. It looks like it's Heritage Christian Academy getting a challenge from Linden on the outside. That's lane 5. First handoff clean. And the first handoff belongs to Mound Ridge. Mound Ridge, but the lead goes back now to Heritage Christian Academy. Lanes 3, 4, and 5. Real close. Everybody bunched up at the moment. Linden gets the first handoff. This is leg 3 of the 4x1. To the inside is Mound Ridge in lane 3, and the lane 2 is Ellis. First handoff to the anchor leg goes to Ellis. Had to wait for it a bit, and then coming to the outside is going to be Linden and Heritage Christian Academy in lane 5. This is Linden, and Linden, can they hold on? Lane 4 is going to be Heritage Christian Academy. Got a challenge from Mound. 3,200-meter run, I think she may have been. I'm trying to check the names here. Now you have to be patient with us as we go from event to event here at a pretty rapid pace here. Miranda Ortiz, I looked at earlier. She's running the first leg here. Miranda Ortiz was in the 3,200-meter run.
Bit of a contrast there, the long distance running and now a sprint.
I checked that. Ortiz was in the hurdles. She's one of the 2 girls in from Cheney in the hurdles. Okay,
so not a contrast.
All right, so not a contrast, but nonetheless a contrast from the hurdles to the sprints.
Speed is her game.
In fact, Cheney is in lane 4, has the lead and getting some challenge from the outside. Sabetha's in lane 7. Again, Cheney in lane 4, Sabetha in lane 7. First to the third leg is going to be lane 4, Cheney. Cheney takes it, but right behind Cheney is Sterling with a challenge.
Cheney's handoff on the first leg was not smooth.
Lane 5, Sterling. Sterling looks like it's holding on to a slight edge over Cheney. And Sterling has the lead. They're in lane 5, Cheney in lane 4. And it's going to be Sterling if she can hold on. Anchor leg from Sterling. And Sterling's going to win. If the program is right, that's Ashlyn Kelly, who just ran exactly like the shift workers here at Wichita State. They all want to work the morning session because the afternoon session gets to be a little bit hotter. Wind picks up, but morning is without a question. You want to run, times are better, and they go throughout the day as the wind starts to pick up here. Class 3 has Science, Neo Deshay, Council Grove, Norton Community, Garden Plain, Minneapolis, Seneca, Nemaha, Central, Syracuse, and Erie as we're into the second leg.
Garden Plain in that lane 4 came in with the best seed time overall in Class 3A at 50.84.
Getting a challenge from Minneapolis. Minneapolis in Garden Plain at the moment. Third leg, first handoff, first baton. Norton Community gets a pretty good look. But getting a challenge, Norton Community, Garden Plain, Minneapolis. Lanes 3, lanes 4, lanes 5. And the handoff to the anchor leg will be important. Lane 4 gets it first. It's Garden Plain trying to hold off Norton Community. And then to the outside, lane 5 is Minneapolis. Garden Plain at the moment, a 1-meter lead. It'll be lane 3. Lane 3, Norton Community, if I'm not mistaken. Look like Norton Community and then Garden Plain.
Will happen quickly. Again, watch Pratt in the green, trimmed in gold. Lane 4 as they are away. And getting out quickly, that is Miege. Very fast. And it looks like everybody gets the handoff away cleanly. A little bit of trouble maybe out in lane 6 with Miege, but everybody moving along nicely. Miege out. Also, that is Andale, who's getting the baton away first. Andale powering away here. Pratt starting to give chase. Here comes Pratt and Andale. It's turning into a 2-team race.
Well, these are the 2 favorites in this heat.
Oh, and it is Pratt and Andale, and they get the baton simultaneously, and it is a dead heat as they pull away from the rest of the group. It looks like Pratt starting to pull away a little bit as they head to the home stretch, and it is Pratt. Wow, and Andale just does hang on for second. It is a fast track. It is a great track to run on. Even if whether you're a sprinter or a distance runner, you love running here. The track is just is a blessing to run on. So here we go, quickly. Out in front. That is Independence.
Of Andale, Fairchild of Andale to report to the shot.
Augusta trying to give chase. Baldwin out there as well. And it is Baldwin starting to ease away a little bit. Oh, and some trouble on the handoff by Baldwin, as they did not get that away cleanly. And here comes Augusta to try and challenge. And this will be close. They're going to hand this off. And boy, that was almost a near miss by Augusta as they almost got out of the exchange zone.
As soon as she got that baton, she took off for Baldwin.
And Baldwin is going to win this one going away. That is Independence getting in second place as they have a strong anchor. And Augusta has to settle for third. So Baldwin 40. Andres, Antonowitz, and Anderson.
They'll be in the second heat here.
Most of that group is back.
That'll be fun to watch them again as they come in with a time of 48.74. Best time in 5A, best seed time. Here we go.
St. James out quickly. Also out very fast. That is Mays. Mays gets the baton first. That is the team in red over black in lane 4. Third handoff. A little bit shaky, but Mays gets it away and stays out in front and now starting to pull away a little bit and putting some distance from the rest of the field. That is Eisenhower that's giving chase. So two teams very familiar with each other. Great handoff for Eisenhower, and they pull out in front. It is Eisenhower and Mays. St. James Academy giving chase. Eisenhower trying to hang on. Here comes Mays, and it is Goddard Eisenhower with Leon, the best exchange we saw in this race, maybe so far. That was smooth, and it got them in the front.
Yeah, I think that was the key to definitely this race. Is a year ago was that record,
and that again with a chance to be eclipsed here. A little slow out of the blocks, but everybody is away. And wow, look at Newton make up the stagger already. They are on the move. They have overhauled almost the entire field. Here comes Antonowitz.
Yeah, that was Kelly Anderson who got him off to the great start.
Antonowitz just pulling away. Look at this Railroader team, and another great handoff. They are pretty much seamless, and they are by themselves. They told Ronnie Turcotte on Secretariat, don't fall off. Don't drop the baton.
Don't look back.
Whatever. A little trouble with the handoff, but away cleanly. We'll see what they do here. Remember, this is a tailwind for the anchor leg. Wow. And Newton is just crushing the field as they pull away, and they were under 47 on all year long. It has not been a good year weather-wise for track or any spring sport for that matter. So that is why you're probably seeing some of the disparity right now, is because you're getting nice weather.
And they're off.
And quickly out in front, and that is Shawnee Mission West. Shawnee Mission West away fast. Also out there, that's Topeka Washburn Rule. West and Washburn Rule out quickly. Coming up on the inside, here comes Shawnee Mission Northwest, trying to close the gap a little bit, but this is Shawnee Mission West still up there. Now it's becoming a little bit more of a group fight.
Wow.
Everybody getting into the tussle now.
Look at the speed coming around that turn.
And that is Junction City on the handoff, and Junction City starting to pull away in lane 4.
Maya Booker running the anchor leg for Junction City and just pulling away, speeding away. There you go.
And Olathe Northwest coming away in another state title on the team side of things, and certainly they are off to a pretty good start. Here we go in Class 6A.
And Olathe South may be their stiffest competition, perhaps?
Why, indeed, when they come up there later on. And here we go, the South, Dodge City, Shawnee Mission South, Olathe South, Manhattan, Blue Valley, Garden City, and Wichita Northwest. In this final heat of the girls 4x100. Boys coming up next. Everyone away cleanly, and right now that is Wichita Northwest. The Lady Grizzlies trying to put some distance between them and the rest of the field. Here comes Olathe South now. Olathe South and Wichita Northwest. Here comes Garden City up on the inside.
Olathe South, that's Haley Pittman.
Check it south.
Running that third leg, and here we go. And she hands off to Grace Williams, running the anchor leg for Olathe South. And as expected, Olathe South will take first in this preliminary heat.
And Shawnee Mission South hangs on and just holds.
Scandia Valley, Stockton, Hodgman County, La Crosse, and Lebo. And the competitors, I see they're making their way around, so everybody's getting settled in here. You have to get your legs around the track. They call it the 4x1 for a reason. And batons are, the handoffs are critical.
It's probably our longest delay in this
Yeah, they're getting settled in here trying to
event today.
As I'm trying to get a feel here for who's where and who's what and what's in whose lane, and it's all new for all of us, this expanded coverage. You know, when they list the preliminary, when they list out the heats, they actually list all the teams together. So I'm looking at Class 1A at the moment, and all 16 teams are placed together. Then they seed them, and the times are not necessarily the fastest in the first prelim and then the second fastest in the second prelim. That's not how it works. As I'm checking the times here, because the fastest time is Rock Hills. They're in the second preliminary. But at any rate, we are off and running. Lane 6 off to a good start. That's Hodgman County.
Scandia Pike Valley in the middle in the blue.
And then Pike Valley. Pike Valley gets the baton first. They're in lane 4.
Pretty clean passes all across the track on that first leg.
Stockton lane 5 up to the outside. A little bit deceiving because of the stagger. Lane 7 is La Crosse, but Hodgman County on the inside. Stockton and Pike Valley clearly in front. And then look at this third leg.
This is going to be a good
What a
finish.
leg.
Mark.
Stockton in lane 5. Getting a challenge here from Scandia, Pike Valley, and toward the finish. It's going to be Pike Valley. What an anchor leg run by Pike Valley.
I'm like, well, that's awesome, and it just makes me want to work more and be that top one. But now I'm done with high school, so I got to be the top one in college. So that's my goal.
Well, congrats on the 4 state titles.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Chet. Class 1A, second preliminary. Opie, Centralia, Ashland, St. Francis, Mankato, Rock Hills, who has the best time. Clifton, Clyde, Coldwater, South Central, Lost Springs Center as the third leg. And lane 3, Ashland and St. Francis have a little battle. Ashland's in lane 3, St. Francis in lane 4. They were shoulder to shoulder for a moment, and now lane 4, St. Francis. Anchor leg is Taylor Rogers, and look at Taylor Rogers take it to the finish. I'll check the bib number, check the time.
St. Francis came in with the best seat time overall in Class 1A.
Let's listen to the starter's gun. Setting a quick fire, and off they go. Good start. You want your first leg to be a fast one, but you're more concerned about the handoff on the outside. Republic County, Plainville, Ellis. Good handoff. And
Plainville a little bit of a delay in lane 4.
Plainville was in lane 4, probably cost them the lead for a moment because Pittsburgh, St. Mary's, Colgan, and Ellis right there. This is a bunched up group. Leg 3, lane 2 is Wabaunsee, Republic County, right to the near side. This is going to be a good finish. Republic County, and stretching the lead is Plainville. Plainville in lane 4, Ellis to lane 5. Republic County, did I say a close finish? Guess not. Plainville is going to win this one. First race, the first heat of Class 2A, it's Plainville.
And Plainville had to be the favorite, the best seed time coming into this, and a little bit of maybe a hiccup over there on that first.
All time, always kind of fun to look at the time. The time was 43.1, set by a St. John Hudson 4x1. Bowden, Jensen, Weisbrod, Gunter ran a 43.1 back in 1998.
Pretty old record there.
Those records back in the 90s. A lot of records from the 80s still holding up.
In Stanton County with the top seed time coming into this preliminary in lane 4.
First handoff, all of them smooth. Stanton County in the lead, Jeff County North, lane 3. That's to the right side of your screen, trying to make a chase to St. John. St. John is in lane 6. That's toward the left side of your screen. Anchor leg 3 and off to a great handoff, Stanton County. Stanton County got a nice handoff. We're going from the second leg to the third leg, but going to get a strong challenge here from Jeff County North.
Got a good
It's
one.
in lane 3. Lane 4, Stanton County, and then out to the outside, Sacred Heart. 4 and 5, that'll be Stanton County to win. Sacred Heart looks like they'll finish second. And that was 4 teams riding really shoulder to shoulder for a long time until that last anchor leg. The names will be very familiar as soon as we get to getting more to identifying team members rather than just teams. And they're your hometown heroes. This is Class 3A, 4x100 meter relays. Galena, Beloit, Garden Plain, Hugoton, Norton Community, Harper Chaparral out of Anthony, Silver Lake, and Mound City, Jayhawk Lynn are in this race. I love the start from Harper Chaparral, Anthony Harper, as they have the lead, beginning a challenge from Norton Community. Norton Community is in lane 5, but Hugoton is in lane 4. And then look at lane Hugoton. 2 from Beloit. Beloit, in fact, will get the first baton. Lane 6 on the outside. Anthony Harper Chaparral is going to win it. Anthony Harper Chaparral right to his inside left shoulder. Norton Community, at least unofficially, have gone 1-2.
Maybe Hugoton might have slipped. Did Hugoton slip in there?
It looked like Beloit for a moment there was going to win that race. They were ahead, had a great first 3.
Great finish.
Well, as I mentioned, one of the top recruits in 2018 as a quarterback. Over, multiple Division I offers, over 10 at this point. In fact, Georgia came in, Florida State came in with offers. How is that being from a 3A high school, being recruited by everybody coming in private jets to Norton, Kansas, recruiting you?
It's a lot of fun, being able to have some of those powerhouse programs from the SEC and the ACC come into Norton, Kansas to just watch me throw, and then end up offering me scholarships to go play for them. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot to take in, but it's definitely an honor.
And what all are you competing in this weekend? You're a discus thrower and a high school quarterback. How rare is that?
I'm competing in discus, 4x1, 300 hurdles, and 4x4.
Well, Jace, best of luck, and good luck with recruiting this summer.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Chet. Meanwhile, back at the 4x100 meter relay, looks like Seneca Nemaha Central ran a clean race start to finish.
Young man on his way to continue his track and field career at Oklahoma State as we are ready to go. And here we go.
And out quickly. That is Winfield, or check that. That is Holton. Off to a good start. And a little trouble on the handoffs, but everybody is away. That is Parsons, Holton, Bishop, Miege. And now here comes Miege up on the inside. And a great handoff, and they are going to start taking control of this one. Miege out in front comfortably. It is Holcomb and Holton. But right now it's Miege and Holton. Miege and Holton. And Bishop Miege pulling away. Coming up on the outside, that is Mulvane trying to challenge.
In the second leg for the Crusaders in lane 4.
Again, it is Rose Hill, McPherson, Pratt, Buhler, Winfield, Bonner Springs, Piper, and Lewisburg as they are away. And Buhler trying to make up the stagger, but that is Winfield getting out quickly. Also on the inside, that is Pratt. Pratt got off to a great start. And on the very outside, that is Piper. A team in purple. And a good handoff, and wow, look at them go. They are pulling away. Kansas City Piper looking good here. Here comes Pratt as well. Pratt and Piper hand off almost simultaneously, but it is KC Piper with Pratt giving chase. Buhler coming up the middle. Buhler trying to regain second place, and they're going to do it. It is Piper in first, but Buhler overhauled. Part of 2 full days here.
Really gone along pretty well.
And we certainly appreciate everybody in the trenches and in the trucks helping us get everything going here. It has run very well throughout the day, and we most certainly appreciate all of that. So here we go. And Washington, Emporia Heights, DeSoto Valley Center, Shawnee Heights, South, Salina South, and Pittsburgh. And we are away in this first of 2 heats in 5A. And that is Shawnee Heights, and wow, look at them go. They are away first and away easy. Shawnee Heights is in lane 6. As they take the handoff, here comes the third leg. Salina South trying to get themselves back in the fight. Here comes DeSoto as well. Right in the middle of that is Valley Center. Valley Center and DeSoto.
Wow, DeSoto really coming on strong with their anchor leg here. Ethan Rodriguez, can he hold him off?
Wow, that
was
is
very
a
close.
Photo finish at the end. DeSoto and Valley certainly have something to say here, but barring some kind of misstep, you have to think Leavenworth really just needs to take care of business here.
Wow, 41.91.
Yeah, we're talking.
Again, the next best is 43.46.
2 seconds at 2 miles is something. 2 seconds at a 4x1 is an eternity. Oh, here we go, and Leavenworth starting to make up the stagger. It looks almost like Newton's girls in 5A. Leavenworth, wow, with a little bit of trouble in the handoff. But they are way. Arc City almost went out of their lane in their handoff and start to fall back a little bit, but it is all Leavenworth.
That's Anthony Gould in that second leg, and that looks like a pretty nice handoff there.
Out on the outside, that is Mill Valley. But here they come, and it is all Leavenworth. Newton is in second place. It looks like Newton may hang on, but Leavenworth pulling away and making it look easy.
As advertised, no doubt about that. As I believe that's Clifford Robinson.
Wow.
See, he looks up.
In lane 5, 3, 4, and 5. Those are the lanes you're going to want to watch here in this heat of the 6A 4x100. This is the second heat, or first heat, I'm sorry. And everybody away cleanly.
Martavius Johnson leading off for Hutchinson out of that lane 4, and for Shawnee Mission North, Danny Bradley Jr.
And a good handoffs all the way across. Olathe South got away first. Olathe South tried to make up the stagger. This is handing off next. That's Gardner Edgerton. Now coming up on the inside in lane 4. Here comes Leavenworth.
Is that Hutchinson?
Or check it. Hutchinson, I'm sorry. Hutchinson
and that
in the blue.
Davian Vigil bringing it home for the Salthawks. Landrum, one of the top sprinters in the state, will run the anchor for Wichita South.
And it is lane 4, so that is a lot
about him this
Topeka High in the camouflage. But it's the 3 outside lanes away quickly, and that includes Wichita South, who gets away fast. Wichita South, that is in lane 6, pulling away. Wichita South looking really good. Here comes Topeka in lane 4. South and Topeka. Wichita South and Topeka.
We hand off here to Philip Landrum, the anchor for Wichita South. Let's see what he can do. Yes, it will come down to Wichita South and Topeka High. Philip Landrum coming up strong. How about that, Rod? Wow.
Landrum.
I've heard a lot about this young man, and he's battled some adversity this year. His mother was stricken with cancer.